Hi. I just wanted to hop on because I had something I really wanted to share about the nature of autumn. You can probably hear my sweet little neighbor doggy very upset about something. He's a very nervous little being. But what I wanted to share was this nature of falling away, right? Of this death and rebirth cycle, the surrender into the release that we see nature do so beautifully right now, right? Nature isn't suffering in her death, she just is allowing. And so much of what we experience as humans is born of this same frequency. Life is always moving toward itself, right? So, in a grander sense, in a bird's eye view, life is always moving toward reunification with itself. And all of the pieces that come up in our lives where things end, they fall away, they die. We get really attached to these places because they feel like they represent an aspect of our identity, that we identify with those things. Jobs, relationships, homes, belongings, people, pets. There's this aspect of us that identifies, there's an aspect of our ego that identifies with the relationship with those things. But from what I understand and what I'm continually shown in visions again and again, is that these places where things fall apart, where the chaos ensues, where the destruction and death occurs, be it physical death or metaphorical death, that is life reorganizing itself. It is life moving toward a greater, expanded version of itself. We are life. We are chi. We are energy. And life is always seeking to merge with itself once again, right? To return to source. And it really takes this beautiful amount of courage and surrender to trust in that process, to trust that in the death and rebirth cycle, life will reorganize in a more beautiful, in a more aligned, a more exuberant and spacious way, in a way that we can't possibly conceptualize with our mind, that we can't possibly create with our mind. So for me, this is truly the nature of autumn, is this surrender into what could be. Because it's the surrender that is required to allow something more beautiful to be born. And I say more beautiful, but not from a comparison sake. Just from, when I say more beautiful, it's because it resonates more deeply with the true nature of your heart. You know, it sounds very like hallmarky to say, listen to your heart, but it's really the truth of what vitality, what life is trying to express to you, is to listen in to the depth of your heart. Because in that space, we begin to experience and we begin to tap into and we begin to acknowledge what is really trying to express through us, the way that life is trying to express through us, because we are just the vessel. We are just energy. We are just chi. We are just prana. So surrender into this season. Allow the things, allow the chaos to ensue. It's so uncomfortable because we want to control it, right? So the lung and the large intestine are the two organs associated with this time, with the metal season. And the lung is so beautiful because it really, it is the essence of life. It's our breath, right? So through the lung, we hold chi, we bring in chi, we allow life to express through us. And through the large intestine, we begin to let go. And we also bump up against the places where we are trying to control that process. So journey with that. It's a beautiful time of year. It's a powerful time of year. Because the more we release and surrender into the places where we are not in alignment with our true nature, the more life comes back, the more incredible the return is. The spiral outward gets bigger. So much love to you today and every day. Talk soon.